We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Chicago Bull, getting in his pregame mindset. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, guys are on the court stretching, staring down their opponent. Nothing better than mentally and psychologically getting ready for battle.
The work has been done. They're ready to go, and so are we. And the Golden State Warriors control the tip. To Green. Thompson. Curry. Knocks it down. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. KD with the rock to Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Steph Curry, 2 for 2. That's what you want. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
To Curry. Green to Durant. Steph Curry, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
A drive, but he can't get it to go. Durant across the timeline. 8-2 our score. And he'll head to the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Stephen Curry has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 90% at the line. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Here comes the screen. Kevin Durant with the rock. Free throws coming up.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Kevin Durant at the line for 2 shots. Career 88% from the line. First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Temple sizing up Cousins. For 3. His first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the three.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 at the buzzer is good. And a fitting close to this one. They're right back in it after 1 quarter of play. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. LA Clippers with the basketball. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His team leads it by 10. Durant down low to Cousins. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
DeMarcus Cousins trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. It's LA Clippers ball. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Draymond Green able to recover with the block. Durant with the basketball up top. The advantage is 13 points. Curry knocked loose. Lobs it up. Draymond Green. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot. Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Temple matched up with the 2-time MVP. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Knocks it down from mid-range. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it, on the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Has a chance, and the rebound taken by the Warriors. Curry with the basketball. His guy's up by 15. Green. Got it to go. And the foul. Get off the tracks. The train's coming through.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
DeMarcus Cousins at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Missed it at the line. Has a look. Now a shot by Temple. No good.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Steph Curry. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Take stock of the floor. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Shot from the lane. Won't go. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Warriors didn't hold back in that opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Clippers did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they've got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Field goals.
As you can see in the highlights, this team did a terrible job of adjusting to the flow of the game. They're also lacking effort in their execution.
Player of the half.
Steph Curry has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Key up, baby.
Screen coming.
I told you the screen was coming.
Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Durant to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block, can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
DeMarcus Cousins with the block. To Durant.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Good look that time, but off the mark. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot from in close, no good. Here's Curry with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Thompson to Durant. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Curry had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Here comes the screen. Temple takes aim at Steph Curry. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Warriors have the basketball. To Thompson. Gets it in the left corner. Curry. They'll get it down to Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Trying to cash in, off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Third quarter comes to an end. The Warriors with a commanding lead. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Tonight,
Curry to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. To Thompson. Green, the draw. From the painted area, won't go down.
well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Block up. Here you go.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the right side. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Curry has it. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's now 4 for 6. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, it's the Warriors who get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors won this matchup with a significant margin. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Clippers did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight, because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Field goals.
As you can see in the highlights, this team did a great job of staying competitive and putting in the necessary effort to get the win.
Player of the game.
Steph Curry is the choice for what you're seeing here, and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.